In the spirit of scaling, I hope this is recording. Let's say you wanted things to be this building is unique in that the openings on one side of the building are less wide than the openings on the perpendicular side of the building. So if you can believe it, if you take a tape measure to, which I hope someone's done, to the openings facing Berkeley Street, you'll find they're 7 feet wide, a little over 7 feet, 7 feet 5 inches wide. That's a rough opening. So the window or door units themselves have to fit within those openings. You can easily get a double door into a 7-foot opening. The ones on facing Newbury Street and Boylston Street are 8 feet 6 inches wide. Is that right? I wrote this down. Yeah. So, and the ones on the blind side of the building are the same. In other words, those openings are more narrow. So that's a little bit more complicated a transformation. Again, I'm going to look at front. This building, I have it facing, front is actually the Newbury Street, Berkeley Street side. So I could select those windows and in this case I have, oh, sorry, I have to open the wall group. Front. I could select those windows. This will select both sides, right? And there are 96 entities selected, right? It would be 3 times 32. That is, those are all the edges and faces of these openings. And this time I'm going to scale I want to scale along the red axis. And that is about the midpoint. So let's say I want 90% narrower. All right, let's calculate this. The openings are now 8 feet. I want them to be 7. Uh, 84 inches divided by 96. 0.875. How cool is that? So we can see I have a narrower window here. I'm going to do that with, I have to do it with each set because if I do them all together, it'll scale about the center of the building. And it will displace the location of the windows, right? We don't want to do that. We want to, one at a time, select those set. You're thinking, why didn't you do them the right size in the first place? Too bad. Well, because I wanted to quickly prototype the building content, the building context. It's a set of massive walls with some pretty modest openings within it, and the middle of the building has a big gap in it also, right? There's a volume that's subtracted from the center of the building that's open to above, has all that grand stuff going on in there. Anyway, when I will have finished this, I will save this as lesson 4.